Hey
Hey guys,
guys,
it's Kara,
and Mia.
and welcome back to our channel.
Today we're doing a book review of Far From the Tree by Robin Benway. So here we go.
Far from the Treaty is about three biological siblings named Grace, Maya, and Joaquin. They all have different dads, but the same mother who gave them up and put them into different homes. However, the brother Joaquin was tossed around into different homes instead of staying in one.
The story follows the three siblings meeting each other for the first time and how their lives changes after that happened and how their lives were then shaped for the better.
Everything about this book I would give 5 stars, and it was like pretty much perfect, and I can't think of anything wrong with it. Um, it's such a beautiful story about family, and it has multiple points of view, but it still makes a really good book, and it's not confusing.
I really enjoyed this book and loved the emotion. I would give it 5 stars just because of the emotional toll it took on me. And I love how each chapter was from each character's point of view. I could still understand what was going on, unlike past books I have read where each chapter is a different character and I couldn't really understand what was going on. Okay, guys, so next we're doing our spoiler review part. So if you haven't read the book and you want to read it and you don't want to get spoiled, you can just click out of the video and go read the book. But if you want to get spoiled on the book, you can continue watching and see what happens next.
Okay, so Rafe was a very good character, and I really liked him. And I liked how he didn't push Grace, and he was just a good friend, and he listened, and he was just like her escape, which is really sweet. And also Mark and Linda, Joaquin's parents, they were they were sweet, but sometimes they didn't really understand like why Joaquin was so hesitant to be okay with being adopted by them. And so like sometimes it was a little annoying that they couldn't understand that, but it was a little bit understandable that they acted like that. And Lauren, Maya's sister or adoptive sister, was really annoying, and she wasn't mean, but she always got in the way, and she could be kind of ignorant. She didn't really understand why Maya wanted to reach out to siblings she could relate to, because Maya always felt out of place whenever she was with her parents because she looked so different, and like her parents were so happy to have Lauren, like because that was their actual biological child. So it was just like Lauren just didn't understand that, and I just didn't like her.
Yeah. So the side character that I loved was Rafe and how he was so gentle with Grace's emotions and was there for her and didn't make her tell him everything from the beginning. And that's one thing I really loved about Rafe. And then I also agree with what Kara said about Lauren. I feel she was just a very an annoying and emotional character and she just always wanted the attention from her parents. And when great not I'm not Grace, Maya got emotional about things and got mad, she would think that Maya doesn't have a reason to be mad at her for something. But she has to get Maya sometimes gets that way and she just can't get so annoyed and then just be like, Maya, why are you doing this to me and stuff. And I also don't like how Lauren went off to Maya's girlfriend and reached out to her because I don't think that was Lauren's place to do.
So I liked all the main characters, but my favorite character has to be Grace because I felt like I could relate to her in some way, not because she was pregnant as a teen, but just her personality and how she handled things, the way she handled like wanting to see her birth mother, and also just how she didn't want to talk about everything to her parents, and she just like she had one person to go to. I could understand that a lot. It's Maya too, and I felt like Maya and Joaquin had a lot more in common because a lot of different things happened to them and they were trying not to accept it. But Maya was more like Joaquin because they were both kind of like they you could easily see their anger a lot more, and it was easy to see that pain even though I was reading. And she was also funny at parts. And Joaquin, he made my heart ache. He was just so sweet, and he'd probably been through the most. I'd probably say that he'd been through the most. And he, even though he lashed out at others, it was just misunderstood. And the Buchanans, his older family, didn't understand that. And I mean, I felt so bad for him, but I'm kind of glad at the turn of events because he wouldn't have met Grace and Maya if he hadn't left that family.
My favorite character is Maya. I just really paid attention to what she was saying and her emotions during the book. Everything that went on with her mother and everything that went on with her mother and father. Her mother, I feel, should have expressed what was going on to her family and what was going on, and it took emotional toll on Maya. I really loved Grace and Joaquin as well. Their stories were very amazing as well, especially since like Grace went what Grace went through with Peach and everything at first. I thought she was going to get Peach back, but she decided not to. And I really wish she had to. I really wish she had to, so we could see that relationship grow. Joaquin's chapters were very emotional, just for because all of his stories and how he felt. And when he called Mark and Linda his mom and dad, it was really heartwarming.
My favorite chapter was when Grace, Maya, and Joaquin went to find their birth mother, and although they saw their aunt instead, it was still a nice moment, even though they found out that their mom had died years ago. And it was very beautiful, and they saw all the pictures, and it was just so sweet, and it was so emotional. And I cried when Joaquin went back to Mark and Linda and called them mom and dad because he finally accepted that. Because he learned more about his dad and his family, but he also realized like the family he did have with him. It was really sweet. My least favorite part was when Maya and Lauren found their mom on the floor collapsed, like passed out from drinking so much, because they had just recently found out that their parents were getting divorced, and then now they had to deal with their mom having to go to like a rehab place because she was drinking so much. I felt so bad for Maya because Maya handles those things really difficult.
My part of the book was when Joaquin was talking to Birdie at the end and how he still loved her, and it really got to my heart. My least favorite part is when Maya's girlfriend was saying that Maya never told her things and she was secretive, and I think that her girlfriend should have been a little bit nicer about it, and it was what caused me not to like that part of the book.
So overall, this book is really good and it is really sweet. Um, it's definitely emotional, especially at the end where things start to come into place for each character. Um, but it's a really nice book, and I would recommend for people who like something heartfelt. And even if you don't like too heartfelt, like On Our Stars is an example of something that ends really sadly. It doesn't end that sadly. I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't read The Pawn Stars, but it ends in a sweet, heartfelt way, but not super emotional.
Watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed our book review of Far from the Tree by Robin Benway. Comment down below some books we should review or read, and I hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys next week. Bye!